Do you know which was the shortest war in history? One might imagine it to span days, perhaps even hours, but would you believe that it concluded in less than 40 minutes? Indeed, the record holder for the briefest conflict in history took place on the 27th of August, 1896. A day that saw the mighty British Empire lock horns with the Sultanate of Zanzibar. It was a confrontation that would be over almost as soon as it began. The roots of this swift showdown trace back to the death of Sultan Hamad bin Tuwaini. The British preferred Hamud bin Mohammed as his successor in accordance with a treaty signed in 1886 that granted them the right to veto the Sultan's successor. However, Khalid bin Bargash, believing himself to be the rightful heir, seized the opportunity and declared himself Sultan. The British Empire, known for its adherence to diplomatic treaties, issued an ultimatum to Khalid: step down by 9 a.m. on the 27th of August or face the consequences. But Khalid, ensconced in the palace surrounded by his loyalists, chose to defy the order. As the appointed hour arrived, without a sign of compliance from Khalid, the British Royal Navy, anchored in the harbor, unleashed a brief but devastating naval bombardment. The palace crumbled under the onslaught, and the ill-prepared defenses of Zanzibar stood no chance against the superior firepower of the British. In less than 40 minutes, the war was over. The Sultanate of Zanzibar had surrendered, and Khalid bin Bargash was on the run. It was one of the most lopsided confrontations in history, not just in terms of duration, but also the sheer disparity in power between the two sides. In the aftermath, Hamud bin Mohammed was installed as Sultan, cementing British influence in the region for years to come. As for Khalid, he was captured, tried and exiled to Seychelles, and later to St. Helena. His defiance, while brief, secured his place in the annals of history as the instigator of the shortest war ever recorded. So, the next time you find yourself in a hurry, remember the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896, a conflict that began and ended before most people had finished their morning cup of tea. It's a testament to the swift and decisive nature of power when diplomacy fails, and a stark reminder of the often brutal efficiency of warfare.